Hey everybody, Backpack Hack here, coming at you with another trail tip. And hopefully I can get through this video with one take, because I'm only going to have one take to do it with. I want to talk to you preppers about putting food away and the importance of rotating your stock. It's a common problem for new preppers to simply start buying stuff, putting it away, and forgetting about it. But you have to understand that the vast majority of the food that you buy at the grocery store isn't going to last forever. Yes, there are precious few foods out there that, when properly stored, will outlast you and I. It'll be here long after you and I are long gone, and it'll still be edible, it'll still be tasty, it'll still be nutritious. But those are exceedingly few, and you probably wouldn't be able to survive on them even if you did have a good supply of it. There are a lot of foods, however, when properly prepared and stored, will last for decades, but still they expire. But the vast majority of the food that you go to the grocery store and pick up on an everyday basis isn't going to last forever. In fact, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 years at most. Canned goods do not last forever. Here's a can of green beans. I bought it like 3 months ago. It's February 2019. This says December 2021. So there's about almost 3 years left on this can, but probably within a year or so, I'm going to actually consume this can. I'm going to go to the store, buy a replacement for this, put that in storage, and use this one. Pasta does not last forever. Even these types of backpacking meals that are in these sealed Mylar bags do not last forever. In fact, this one's got 2 years left on it. This one, if I can find a date on it, 2027. So that's got 6 years left on it. Here's one that's going to expire October of 2022. So these even still, they're like a year or two old. Even these, within 4, 5, 6, 7 years, are going to expire. Now that doesn't mean they're going to be bad for you necessarily. That means they're simply not going to have the nutritional value, the taste, the texture. They're not going to be as enjoyable, and they aren't going to be as nutritious as the manufacturer claims they are right now. So the same thing applies. Rotate their food stock. And here's the reason I want to do this in one take. There is something here that has spoiled, and you can't tell by looking at it, and that is this can of potatoes. Now, I can remember buying this in 2002 to go on a vacation with, and I was going to go camping, and I thought it'd be nice, because when I saw this, I thought it'd be nice if it was a cold, gray, miserable day, to simply crack this open, slice up these potatoes, throw them on the frying pan, and fry up some potatoes for breakfast. Quick, easy, hot meal. So I bought these in 2012. They moved with me to this house when I moved in, or no, 2002. They moved with me when I moved into this house in 2012 or 13. So they've been sitting on my shelf for 13, 14 years now. So you may think there shouldn't be anything wrong with this, because you pick this can up and you don't hear anything. Pick this can up, you don't hear anything. But this can, that does not sound very good, does it? When I found this in the back of my pantry, and when I mean pantry, my regular kitchen pantry, not the pantry that I keep all my long-term food storage in, but my regular pantry, the one I go to on an everyday basis. I found this clear in the back, and what was interesting is I found a little pinhole down here on the bottom, and you can see all the rust here on the bottom that was caused by the moisture leaking out, but it leaked out so slowly that all the moisture in this can leaked out and didn't leave a mark on the shelf. Where that can was sitting, had sat there for over a decade. I picked it up, found it in this condition, and there was not a mark on that shelf. Not a single ring. I never saw any liquid oozing out anywhere. There was no evidence on that shelf, even now, that a liquid had been spilled. So that's why it's important to rotate your stock. And actually check on your stock as well. Pick that can up and look at it. Does it feel right? Pick something like this up. Does it feel right? Same thing here. Is the packaging good? Okay? Now, I'm real interested in what's inside of this can. So this is why I wanted to do this in one take, is I'm actually going to open this up right in front of you, And I'm going to use a disposable plate because I don't want my good china or whatever, my good kitchen utensils to come anywhere near this stuff. So I'm going to actually open this up right now. Now I predict, this was my prediction, I have not opened this up. You can see that it's still all sealed up. I predict that I'm going to find something like small chunks of pumice, little chunks of black rocks, or what looks like black rocks, lightweight, because there isn't a whole lot of weight to this. I predict that it's going to be just little chunks like charcoal that look like pumice. So, let's get to cracking this thing open. Like I said, I only have one take on this. So we're going to open this up. Oh, lid fell down in there. So I'm going to have to pour this out with the lid on there. And as I thought, they're about the size of, I don't know, grapes. But that's what is left of those potatoes. Just, no. This is what happens when you do not check your food stock and rotate it. In fact, I can see the hole. I can see the hole of the light. The inside of the can is totally rusty. So there was a long process in this can to reduce these nice, healthy, yummy potatoes into this. Seriously. I ain't going to eat it. So I'm glad we got that video out of the way, because this is going to go right into the trash, and tomorrow the trash is getting picked up. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, but tomorrow this is going to go out to the bin. I don't want it in my house, along with the can. So this just shows you how important it is to not only rotate your stock, but also to check your stock as well. Whatever you've got stored away, go back and look at it. Check your cans, check your containers. Just visually go over everything. Look for leaks, look for perforations, look for puncture marks. Make sure that everything is good. And even if it looks good, 4 or 5 years from now, you open this up and it looks iffy, throw it out. When in doubt, throw it out. This is Backpack Hack coming in with this trail tip. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos. Be safe out there, and I'll see you out there in the trail. I'm going to take this to the trash can.